reppin' PCE crew, you already know what it is that we came to do. We be rapping and singing and filming and acting. Yes, we making moves while the rest just reacting. I'm on your day, test slow, see me as I go. So while you hanging out, trying to be in my photo. Opportunities, I'm giving back to the community. Haters wanna step, give me fame, that's all you do to me. Cause people, them, they hail us like bread, they toast us. Yeah, we're leaps and bounds above the rest. Head and shoulders like a foster, it's a parent. We got living in my heart, victory, it's inherent. Now it's up and away, you know I'm elevating. Anytime I spit like a church and congregating. I don't deal or no deal, I make deals. Living life in 3D, I'm so real. I am a winner, I am a winner. Everybody win on this and I did it winner. Yes, I'm a baba, we don't bless me. Yes, I'm a baba, we don't bless me. I am a winner, I am a winner. Everybody win on this and I did it winner. Yes, I'm a baba, we don't bless me. Yes, I'm a baba, we don't bless me. 2011 and I'm winning like Konami. When I flow, I make highways, they call me the tsunami. Been to the valley, but on top is where and you can find me. Rap till I'm legendary, no kings like Atari. Aggressively trying to box me up like I am Lego. But I will transform their mind, call me Mr. Hasbro. Cause I'm in my prime, so I'm ever rising. Trying to torture me, I never crack. I had no dry skin, huh? Mr. Supernova, master epic writer. Rolling and token, Holy Ghost swagger. Flyer than blowing, that's a state of mind. Out of the world, I am flowing, gold medals I be holding. I don't know who you are, but just know you are a winner. Ultimate achiever, master succeeder. Believe in the power of the number one supplier. Jehovah Jireh, our provider, will take you higher. Say it louder. I am a winner, I am a winner. Everybody win on this, say I be the winner. Yes, I'm a baba, we don't bless me. Yes, I'm a baba, we don't bless me. I am a winner, I am a winner. Everybody win on this, say I be the winner. Yes, I'm a baba, we don't bless me. Yes, I'm a baba, we don't bless me. I am a winner. Spain, South Africa, exceeding all my goals on my iPod, David V. Drop knowledge, you can barely bear, call me Papa. I'm a Niger rapper, too bad, I'm a Baba. Papa, God I bless you for telling me face to face. That pain is just a face to face before your breakthrough. Lyric face me, I face it too, like it, life interface too. Worked hard, face my books, now I get all the likes on Facebook. Repeat that, retweet that, R to the C to the B. I know one till the game making emergency. That I'm consistent, persistent. All my fears are distant. I don't see the ghost no more.
Welcome to the Supreme Coaching Show. I am your coach, Don Jenkins, where we are transforming lives through inspiration, motivation, and using coaching skills through biblical and life principles. Our slogan or our motto is, we are getting better and moving forward. This is a holistic coaching show where we focus on mental, spiritual, mentally, physically, emotionally. Our goal is to get better and to move forward. Get better spiritually. That means get better in our prayer life, get better in our devotion life, but most of all, get better in our life application life. We want to strive every day to get better. But we also want to move forward. We don't want to stay the same. We don't want to be stuck. We want to grow. We want to progress. But I'm also a certified life and motivational coach. So we like to motivate you with some life principles and encourage you to get better and to move forward. I'm also a certified health and fitness coach. And so we have been sounding an alarm the whole 2019 on getting better and moving forward in our health, in our fitness, developing some type of exercise program. So holistically, we want to get better and we want to move forward. One day at a time, one thing at a time, one phase at a time, 1 week at a time. But the ultimate goal is that we get better and we move forward. I don't care how great you are or how good you are, there's always some areas in every area of our life where we can improve, where we can progress, where we can get better, and where we can move forward. That's all this show is all about. As your coach, my job is to encourage you, to motivate you, to inspire you. Watch this, to challenge you. And if you're really serious about growing and progressing, to push you, to hold you accountable as you hold me accountable, that we strive to get better and to move forward. I don't know about you, but I can get better spiritually. I know I can get better spiritually. I have not arrived. God is still working on me, and I'm still pursuing to get better spiritually and to move forward. Physically, my health, my fitness, my wellness, I know I can get better. And I know I can progress and move forward. And I know you can get better in your health. I know you can get better with your fitness. I know you can get better with your wellness. Learning how to eat better, exercising more, watching what you put in your system, drinking more water. I know we all can get better. And mentally and emotionally, I know we all can get better. And I know we all can move forward. So again, we welcome you to the Supreme Coaching Show. Again, my name is Coach Don Jenkins. If you're looking for a coach, again, I am a life coach, a motivational coach, a health and fitness coach, personal trainer, spiritual coach. So you can reach me. I'm certified spiritually. I've been ordained and I've been consecrated, but life coach, health coach, wellness coach, fitness coach, certified. And so if you need assistance, here's the thing I want you to get. We all need help. I don't care who you are, we all can get better. So if you're really serious about making a transformation in your life, and you need a coach to push you, a coach to motivate you, watch this, a coach to challenge you and to hold you accountable on a weekly basis or monthly basis, or however we decide. You can reach me at Coach Don J at gmail.com or 240-294-3548. Again, you can reach me at Coach Don J at gmail.com or 240-294-3548. Shoot me an email. Hit me up with a phone call. I will get back with you as soon as possible. We'll sit down and talk about where we are. We'll talk about what kind of goals that you want to accomplish in whatever area in your life. We'll develop a daily, weekly, monthly vision plan, and then we'll put it into practice with accountability. And we'll challenge in the area of your weakness, and we're also challenging your area of your strength. So no matter what, you're getting better and you're moving forward. I just want to leave you, I just want to start the show off with some statements. Your connection determines your direction. Say that again. We all need help. We can only go but so far by ourselves, business-wise, individual-wise, corporate-wise, don't matter. So your connections determine your direction. If you're the smartest one in your circle, then you have outgrown your circle. Ask the Lord, pray to the Lord to lead you and to put some people in your life that are doing what you want to do or is in the place that you want to be. Yeah. So that you can have somebody who can coach you or who can hold you accountable or who can guide you and direct you because they're already in that place that you're trying to get to. So as awesome as you are, because I know you're awesome, you're doing some great, powerful things. But in our individual circle, we should not be the smartest one in our circle. So you should always have a mentor in your life or a coach that is constantly pushing you. As long as you got breath, God is not finished with you. And he wants more from you as he wants more from me. So this word is not really directed to you. It's for me too. The Bible says iron sharpens iron. So as hopefully I'm sharpening you, the word that comes out of my mouth is really for me. It sharpens me. And we can help each other and coach each other. That's what the big boys do. You've heard me say this if you watch this show. The NFL is partners with the ESPN, and ESPN is partnered with Disney. And when one of them make it, they all make it. The airlines are partnered with the hotels, and the hotels are partners with the rent-a-cars. I'm talking about people understanding that you can only go but so far by yourself. Your connections determine your direction. So when one of them make it, they all make it. Same thing. I believe God puts people in our path to help us go to that next level. Whether it's spiritually, physically, emotionally, financially, business-wise, career-wise, whatever it is, God will always use somebody to help you or push you into that next level of elevation in your life. So your directions determine your progression, and your progression determines your elevation. I'm going to say that again. Your connections determine your directions determine your progression, and your progressions determine your elevation. I want to be around people that are getting better and moving forward. My grandfather says, if you like the way things are, you make it better. If you don't, you change it, but don't stay the same. Don't become complacent. So whatever's good in your life, figure out how to continue to make it better. Whatever's not good in your life, don't sit around and complain about it. Change it. So in both areas of your life, strength and weaknesses, good and bad, you're focusing on getting better and moving forward. Greatness is in you, but greatness is full of obstacles. And greatness comes when you can overcome and conquer your challenges and your obstacles. God put a seed of greatness in you, and he put a seed of greatness in me. Life will challenge us because life is full of ups and downs, changes and turnarounds, good and bad, happy and sad. So life is going to challenge you. But when we can overcome the obstacles and the challenges, and when we can conquer those things that try to hinder us, then we can see the fulfillment of what the greatness that God put in us. It can manifest and it can come to pass. So today, I'm going to do a motivational teaching. I won't even say a teaching. I'm just going to share a motivational word that the Lord put in my spirit. As we enter into the last month, December 1, that's today, of 2019, as we entered into the last month, and as we get prepared for the new year, my teaching topic for the day is, it's game time. I don't know who that was for, so I'm going to pause right now. Whether you're on Vox TV Live, that's where the Supreme Coaching Show is being shot, or whether you're on Facebook Live, I feel the Spirit telling me to tell you, it's game time. It's game time. It's a new season. Thanksgiving is over. December has come. The holidays are here. We're at the end of the year. It's a new beginning. We're entering into a season that has never been here before. It's a new chapter. The year is about to come to the end, and we're about to bust into a new year. My God. All we have is right now. And God told me to tell you that it's game time. It's game time. Tomorrow's not promised. I heard a word in church today is that we got to be about the Father's business because tomorrow's not promised. We need to act with urgency. My wife, within the last 30 days, she lost 3 of her high school schoolmates, all in the 40s, within the last 30 days. Matter of fact, last week she went up to visit one just to hang out with them, let her know that she's with them. But what am I saying? One of them, what am I saying is that they all were in their 40s and they all died suddenly, heart attacks or whatever. And all I'm trying to say is tomorrow's not promised. So first of all, I want to say, as we talk about it's game time, I want to give my condolence to you and everyone out there under the sound of my voice that is dealing with a loss of a loved one. I pray God's grace and God's strength and God's love and God's peace be upon you and your family in this difficult time and difficult season. This I pray in the name of Jesus Christ. But it's game time. It's game time. It's game time. It's game time in your family. It's game time in your finances. It's game time in your walk with God. It's game time in your job, your career, your business, and your ministry. I need you to understand that if God has got breath in your life and is giving you another opportunity, another chance, it's game time. Finish the year off strong. It's game time. Get focused. It's game time. Become intentional about how you live the rest of your life. It's game time. I'm getting excited, so let me calm down here. But as an ex-athlete, when we understood the word game time, we first got excited. And I'm just trying to tell you that you're in the last month of this year. Get excited, get focused, get some passion that you want to finish the year off strong. Here's what I'm trying to tell you. It's game time now. If you get excited, if you get focused, if you develop the game plan and you finish the year off strong, that momentum is going to be such a powerful force that you're going to enter into a new season, a new year, already on fire, already focused, already doing the things that you need to do. Why? Because it's game time. You only got one life to live. It's game time. You got things to do. It's game time. You got things to accomplish. It's game time. Mentally, it's game time. It's time to get it right. God has blessed us another opportunity. It's game time. Physically, it's time to get healthy. I said it's time to get healthy. I'm going to park right here on cars sounding an alarm. Hello, everybody on Vox TV and Facebook Live. You know it and I know it. I'm talking to me and I'm talking to you. It's time to get healthy. It's time to put health as a priority in our life and stop making excuses why we're not doing it. God is giving you another chance. It's game time. Let's get healthy. So I know many of you, because you did it this year, you want to start the new year off with New Year's resolutions. This is the year I'm going to lose the weight. This is the year I'm going to get in shape. Don't procrastinate. For tomorrow's not promised to you or me. All we have is right now. Get excited about now. It's game time now. Get your mind focused. It's game time now. Get your mind right. It's game time now. Concentrate. How do you want to finish 2019? It's game time now. Make the necessary changes that you got to change in your life. One day at a time, one thing at a time, one area at a time. But it's game time. Finish strong. Finish strong. Finish strong. You made it all the way through 11 months of ups and downs and hurts and challenges and tribulations and all kind of things that has happened, but you're still here. So finish strong. Be like that marathon runner who's running 26 miles, and when they got the monkey on the back at 22 miles, and they got 4 miles to go, and they don't quit, they don't give up, they keep the focus. Finish strong. I'm trying to get you ready for 2020. I'm trying to stir up the gift that's inside of you so you're not waiting for 2020 to come and you're already behind the ball game. We want to go into 2020. If God blesses us and gives us the opportunity to see another year, we want to go into 2020 focused. We want to go into 2020 functioning. We want to go into 2020 flowing in our calling, flowing in our giftings, flowing in our visions, flowing in the things that God put in our spirit that we want to manifest or that we want to accomplish in 2020. We don't want to wait to 2020. You want to get all the connections in place. We want to get the blueprint written. We want to write the vision and make it plain. We want to already have some things already stirred up and already in place. So when 2020 comes, we don't have to get excited and say it's a new year. It's already a new year because we had a new attitude because it's game time. We have a new mindset because we know it's game time. It's time. Somebody says it's time to get motivated. It's time to get excited. It's time to get fired up. It's time to get focused. It's time to function in our purpose. You are created for a purpose. You are here for a purpose. We all have different gifts and different callings. And whatever that is, if it's in politics, if it's in corporate America, if it's in music, whatever it's in, you gifted. And God wants to use your gift for his glory. So now it's game time. Let's get fired up. It's game time. Let's get focused. It's game time. Let's get our mind right. It's game time. Let's overcome fear and doubt and all those things that have hindered us or get in the way. It's game time. Let me see if I can help you out a little bit. You know, when the Super Bowl comes, and everybody around the world, not just local, not just the United States, around the world, are getting tuned in, are getting ready, are getting excited about a football game that they're playing, as they call the Super Bowl, the two best teams that are playing to become champions. And people get excited. And people get excited, they get organized, they get together, they get ready for the game. And I'm talking about the game of life. I'm talking about the gift that's inside of you. I'm talking about the talent that God has blessed you with. God told me to tell you in a motivational way, it's game time. If you're still here and you're still living and you came through all that, the suffering of the present time is not worthy to be compared to the glory that shall be revealed. It's game time. God's going to use your mess for his glory. It's game time. It's game time. Write the book. It's game time. Write the vision. It's game time. Set some short-term goals. Set some long-term goals. It's game time. 2020 is the year you come into your purpose. It's game time. It's the year that you walk into your destiny. It's game time. You don't get ready to wait for it to happen. You get it organized now. Finish the year so focused, so determined, so passionate about this year is going to be your year. No matter what you got to go through. No matter what the obstacles are, no matter what the trials are, no matter what the challenges are, no matter what you're facing, 2020 is your year. You got to have that attitude. Game time. Get fired up. Game time. Get excited. Game time. Get ready. Game time. So my assignment here today is to stir up the motivation, mental motivation, spiritual motivation, physical motivation in you so that you can maximize your next 30 days. Today's the first. You can focus in your holiday because it's a new season. Some of y'all might not get it spiritually, but the times have changed. We just left Thanksgiving holidays, and bam, we just had left Black Friday. We shifted, my God, into a new season. The holidays are here. It's December. The new year is right in front of us. It's time for us to get it together right now. It's time for us to get focused right now. It's time for us to develop some short-term and long-term plans. Watch this, for 2020. Short-term plan is, how do I want to finish 2019? I want to finish strong. I want to finish focused. But 2020, I want to go into it running. I want to run for my destiny. I want to run for my destiny. I want to run for my destiny. Tomorrow's not promised. Who knows how much longer we got? What is it that you know you need to do that you haven't accomplished yet? Now is the time to get it together. Now is the time to get excited. You got another day. You got another season. Get excited. Figure it out. And let's go forward. It's game time. Finish strong. Finish focus. Finish functioning. And finish flowing in that thing that you know you need to do so that your 2020 will be different than what 2019 was. I'm looking forward to 2020 if God gives it to me. I'm really looking forward of getting better, and I'm really looking forward of moving forward. Watch this, in every area of my life. I have to be intentional about it. Because we can get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life and we end up being stuck. Doing good but not getting better. Doing good but not moving forward. I don't know about you, but I'm determined to get better. And I'm determined to move forward. Watch this. One thing at a time. One day at a time. And here's the beauty of it. God only gives us one day. We don't know what tomorrow holds. So the day that you have, not only should you rejoice and be glad in it because it's a gift from God, but you should maximize your time, maximize your day, maximize your life. Get better in your family. Get better in your finance. Get better in your faith walk. Get better and move forward. So here we go. Tell yourself, encourage yourself, say it's game time. I'm not going to wait till 2020 to get fired up. I'm not going to waste a couple days, couple weeks to get into a flow. I want to already be flowing when I go into 2020. I want to finish this year off strong. I want to finish this year off focused. I want to do some things that I've never done before. So I got to have that mentality. It's game time. Get focused. Become determined. It's a mindset. It's an attitude. Finish strong. Because it's game time. So as an athlete, as I mentioned, we get excited. We help headbutt each other in the locker room, high-five each other in the locker room. The game hasn't even begun yet, but we understand that it's game time. And we're about to come out of the locker room. And we're on a mission, God. And all I'm trying to tell you is game time. That means let's get on a mission. Let's be on a mission to finish the year off strong. Let's be on a mission to start the new year off right. Let's be on a mission to go to the next level in our life. Let's be on a mission to achieve, to believe, to achieve and succeed in 2020. It's game time. So number one, I got 4 things. Let me speed this thing up. The first thing you and I need to understand if we're going to operate in the mentality and the attitude of game time, first thing we got to do is we got to get in the game. Oh, Lord, they're not hearing me. They're not hearing me. They're not hearing me out there. We can't be spectators. We can't be just talkers. We got to get in the game. We got to get involved. We got to get connected. Woo! God, tell yourself, get in the game. Get in the game of life. Get in the game. Get in the game. Get in the game. Get involved. Get connected. Get moving. Woo-hoo, I like that one. Get moving. Get in the game. Get in the game of life. Don't talk about all the obstacles that are facing you. That's all the giants that are. Get in the game. Don't be a fan. Don't be a spectator that are always on the sideline talking about if I could do this and if I had this and if only I get a break. No, get in the game of life. Oh, God. Let's see. As an excellent athlete, what does that mean? Instead of being a fan, be a player. Woo, God. I said instead of being a spectator, be a player. Get in the game. Whatever you're trying to do to get better, get involved. Get connected. Get in the game. Become a playmaker. Woo! I said become a playmaker. Become a player. Every day you wake up, make some plays. Every day you got to be in the game. That means you got to get in position. Woo! Oh, God. You got to get in position. If you're going to get in the game, get in the right position. Woo! The right position is have the right attitude, have the right energy, have the right activities. Every day that you are given, you only got one day at a time. So every day, wake up with the right attitude. Every day, wake up with the right ambition. Every day, have the right energy. Have the right motivation. I know it might get tough, and I know it might look rough, but when you're in the game, you're not concerned of how tough the component is. You're focused because you're in position. Get in position. When you're in position, your perspective is different. Woo, did you catch that? Yeah. Yeah, you're not looking at how difficult the obstacle is. You're in position. You're focused on what do you have to do to make the play. Woo! I'm talking to somebody out there. When you're in the proper position, your focus is not how tough the obstacles are. Your focus is on what do I have to do today? Okay, let me see if I give you an example. A football game. When the offense gets on the field, now the game has begun. It's game time. And so they call a play. They get in the huddle, they call a play, and then they break the huddle. Now watch. Every individual gets in position. Ooh. If you're going to play the game of life, every individual must get in position. And look, and they all have separate positions. Don't try to be like other people. You wasted too much time trying to get approval from other people because you're trying to be like others. God has made you fearfully and wonderfully made. You are unique. You are one of a kind. There's nobody else like you on this earth. So don't try to be what other people want you to be. Be who you've been created to be. Get in position. It's game time. What's for you is for you. When you look at the Bible, I'm going spiritual real quick. God used every individual that's in the Bible, and they all were unique and they all were different. There was only one Moses. There was only one Abraham. There was only one Joseph and David. There was only one Apostle Paul and Peter. They all were different, but God used them all for his glory. Get in position so God can use you just the way you are for his glory. Woo! So you got to get off the sideline, come out the stands, and get in the game. Ooh, God. Get in position. Get in position. Right focus. Right attitude. Right energy. Right activities. Get in position. It's going to take the right attitude. Every day we got to have the right attitude. God, I thank you for this day that you have made. God, I give you all the glory, all the honor, and all the praise. God, I thank you for the gifts and talents that you placed in me. God, I thank you for another opportunity for me to get better and to move forward. The right attitude. The right energy. What do I got to do today? What do I need to do today? Who do I need to contact today? What do I need to eat today? What do I need to drink today? Water. Eat properly. What type of exercise should I do today? The right energy. Then the right activities. This is the tough one because we are creatures of habit. And sometimes we'll do good, but we'll do good just to get through or to get by. I'm talking about getting better, and I'm talking about moving forward. So we're going to need the right energy and the right activities to do something new every day. Oh, God. Here's a challenge. The right position. Get in the game. Every day God gives us is a new day. So it's going to be tough. That's why sometimes a lot of people use as coaches to keep your mind in the right attitude. Do one thing new every day. And every day you will get better. And every day you'll move forward. One thing. Because again, if we keep doing what we're doing, we're going to keep getting what we're getting. Even though we might be getting some good stuff, God has greatness inside of all of us. So just do one thing new every day. That's what the big business people do. They don't do the same old stuff. Oh God, I'm ahead of myself. So first thing is get in the game. Get in the game. Get in the game. Get in. If it's game time, you got to get in the game. You got to get in position. Number 2, once you're in the game, now you got to perform in the game. Lord have mercy. See, you got to come out the stands. You got to come out the spectators criticizing whatever, and you got to become a player. So that means you got to perform. It's game time. This is for me. I hope it's for you, but I know it's for me. There's some things that I know I need to do, some things I know I should be doing, some things I know I got to do. And not only do I have to stop thinking about it, stop talking about it, I got to get involved. I got to get in the game. And then once I get in the game, I got to perform. You know, when you break out the huddle and you get in position and the quarterback says, hut one, hut two, and then the ball is hiked, now it's time to perform. Lord have mercy. I'm talking to somebody out there because it's game time. It's time to execute at a greater level. It's time to execute at a higher level. It's time to make the plays. It's time to perform. Now watch this now. Watch this. When you perform in the game, you're going to have your good plays and you're going to have your bad plays. That's life. I'm not perfect, neither are you. And when you mess up, you get back in the huddle, you shake it off, you don't get stuck because you messed up. And now 3 weeks or 2 months go by because you're depressed and you waste the time. No more wasting time. We're striding to get better and we're striding to move forward. You don't start an exercise program and then life becomes hard and then you quit because life is hard. No more of that. We're talking about performing, executing, making things happen. This is the year we make it happen. That's why we got to finish this way. So we're already got the momentum. I think they said if you do something for 21 days, that's what they say, it becomes a new habit. That's why I'm trying to tell you, don't wait till the new year. Those of you trying to lose weight, those of you trying to get shape, I'm going to sound their alarm. Let me slow down. I'm talking to you right now. It's a proven, I've been in the health and wellness business for almost 29 years now. Yeah. It's a proven fact that most people from Thanksgiving to the new year, okay, those of you who want to wait, gain 5 to 15 pounds. It's given. Thanksgiving meal, Thanksgiving leftovers, Thanksgiving's leftovers, Christmas parties, eggnogs, Christmas dinner, Christmas leftover dinners, going out to eat in the mall, picking up, shopping, and eating, no exercising. It's a giving. If you don't and be intentional, you will gain 5 to 15 pounds. I don't even know where you are right now, but wherever you are, tack 5 to 15 pounds because of your non-activity movement. You can, and then your health is at stake. Your blood pressure, your diabetes, all that stuff. I'm sounding an alarm. You don't wait to get in shape. You make it happen. Get in the game. Say, I want to live healthy. Get in the game. Say, I want to get fit. Get in the game. Say, I want to have a wellness lifestyle. And you stop making excuses. Stop procrastinating. And if you need a coach or if you need a trainer, hire one. You can afford it. Yes, you can. You spend all that money on your hair. You spend all that money on your clothes. You spend all that money eating out. Put your health as a valuable. Make it the top priority in your life. Here's why I say that. Because without your health, you can't do anything. Get sick and you'll see what I'm talking. You'll spend your more money on your health care because you can't take care of yourself. Don't wait till the doctor tells you it's too late or it's almost too late. You're smarter than that. You're educated. You already know where you are. Get in the game now. Finish the year off now. Start these next 4 weeks. Finish the year already doing what you want to do. You can do it. I said you can do it. Yes, you can. You can overcome. So you got to perform. You got to perform. Learn how to eat right. Learn how to exercise on a regular basis. Learn how to make the time to do it. Learn how to be intentional. And watch this. And if you don't have the willpower, hire a trainer or a coach. You don't have to hire me. I've been doing this for 29 years. I've seen many people. Matter of fact, I just got a letter from one of my clients. He's so excited because watch this, the holistic change, not just his health, not just the weight, not just the fat being burned off, not just the tone and the definition, but spiritually and mentally, emotionally, the holistic. We did it all because he was focused and determined. Had determination. So if you need someone to help you, hire them. You ain't got to hire me. But there's many coaches and trainers that are out there that want to help you this year. It's worth your investment. Invest in yourself. Every time you exercise and you work out, you know where your money's going. Your money's going back into you being healthy, back into you feeling good, back into you looking good, back into you being fit and healthy. So it's a great investment that you pour into yourself. It's not like buying a suit or buying a clothes or getting your hair done and then it's gone. The investments into you are getting better and moving forward. So number one, get in the game. Number two, perform in the game. Execute. One day at a time, one thing at a time, one play at a time. Make the connections, make the plays to make what happen. Number three, my time. I'm looking at my time. I got so excited, my time is running up. Talking to the engineer back there. Thank y'all who's on VoxWave.com television streamline. Thank y'all who's out there on Facebook Live. Again, I am your coach, Don Jenkins. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in to Supreme Coaching. And if this word is encouraging you, or if any of the words, any of the shows encourage you, I'm asking you to do me a favor. As I'm encouraging you, encourage me. Thank all y'all that give me feedback. You keep me going. The feedback is a positive thing. That's what coaches do when you're working out. They give you feedback to keep you focused and keep you in the game, keep you motivated when you make the bad plays. But here's number three. Share this. Let somebody else. If this is blessing you, share this to be a blessing to somebody else. Give and it shall be given unto you. Don't hold on to your blessings. Share your blessings. Number three, make adjustments. This is probably one of the, other than getting in the game, this is probably one of the most important part of the game, that you got to make adjustments. As we finish 2019, as we go into 2020, as we get in the game, as we perform in the game, there's going to be a lot of ups and a lot of downs. It's called the process. You don't win just because you're in the game. You got to go through some ups. You got to go through some trials. You got to go through some obstacles, some challenges, some tough times, mentally tough times, physically tough times, financially tough times. It's all a part of the game. Whatever that is in your life, whether it's business, whether it's ministry, whether it's writing the book, whether it's a show, whatever it's dancing, whatever it is, there's a thing called process. And in the game of life, and in that area that you're trying to accomplish, you're trying to achieve, in that area that you're trying to get better, you have to make adjustments. Because if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to get to a point where you reach a plateau, and even though you feel good about what you're doing, you're not going to progress and you're not going to move forward. Again, the slogan of the show is getting better and moving forward. So that means we have to make adjustments. Let me go back to football. One thing I love about sports, whether it's football, basketball, whatever, they have a game plan. And as soon as the game starts, then the challenge comes. Then the opposition comes. Then the obstacle comes. You throw an interception, you make a fumble, they score a touchdown. And then you have to make adjustments. Nothing happens the way you want it to happen. If you're trying to build a business, it never happens the way you want. If you're trying to build a church, a ministry, it never happens the way you vision it happens. If you're trying to climb up corporate ladder, go to the next. You always have to make adjustments. Why? Because you will be challenged. And you'll be challenged to say, trying to lose weight, and then all of a sudden something happens, you throws you off course, and now you're being challenged. You can either give up, you can either quit, you can either just put your dream down, put your goals down, and just throw in the towel or you can make adjustments. Life is full of making adjustments. You have to make adjustments all the time. You got to refocus all the time. Because if you don't make adjustments and you don't refocus, you lose your thoughts, you lose your vision, you lose your ideas, you get caught up in the mess called life, you get caught up in the trials and tribulations and the challenges called life, and you get off focus. Think about your book that you're supposed to write. Think about the exercise program that you should have been on. Think about the business that you wanted to start. You haven't completed and finished. Life is going to challenge you. And you have to make adjustments. That's what they do in the game. A game of football, a game of basketball, a game of sports. It never happens the way you visualize it to happen. And you always have to make adjustments. If this is not working, why keep doing what you're doing if it's not working? If you're not getting better and you're not moving forward, then you got to look at the big picture and you got to make adjustments. Write the vision, make it plain, put it on tablets so you can read every day. That's what they do, the blueprints, as they build all these cities, all these buildings around all these cities around the United States. Every day the foreman goes into the construction site and he looks at the blueprint. That's the vision. The Bible says write the vision and make it plain. They got it on plain. And then they have to make adjustments. You got to make adjustments with the permit. Got to make adjustments in the wall, in the bricking, or whatever. Somebody called out, get sick, whatever. You got to make adjustments. You don't throw in the towel. You don't give up. You don't quit. You don't faint. You don't lose hope. That's why you got to get involved, get in the game. You got to get excited. You got to execute. You got to perform. And when it don't happen, make adjustments. Every day you wake up, things to do list. What do I got to do today that I didn't do yesterday? Or what changes do I got to do this week so I'm not doing the same stuff, getting the same results? Somebody say make adjustments. Every day is a new day. Try something new every day. Keep your head up in the process. The process is not always fun, and it doesn't always go the way you plan. But you got to refocus. You got to make adjustments. Watch this, and then get back in the game. Woo, God. See, I was an ex-athlete, and many times I might get hit, and I might get stunned, or I might get hurt. I might have to come out the game for a second. But then I have to shake it off. The trainer comes and makes sure I'm okay. I have to refocus. And instead of staying on the sideline, instead of quitting and throwing in the towel, Jenkins, are you ready? Yes, sir, coach, I'm ready. Get back in the game. You make adjustments when you hit the potholes of life. You make adjustments when you run into the tough times of life. You make adjustments when life hits you with the unexpected. How many of you know we have unexpected things that happen on a daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly basis? We didn't plan for some of these rough patches that come our way. But we have to make adjustments so that we can get back in the game. I'm trying to tell you, it's game time. It's get in the game of getting in life. Whether your game is your business, whether your game is your ministry, whether your game is your writing a book or writing a play or starting a ministry or whatever it is, you have to get in the game. You can't think about it. You got to get involved. You got to get in it. Number two, you got to perform. You got to execute. Whatever you said you got to do, life is going to say, okay, how bad do you want it? Talk is cheap. Bring it. Woo, God, I felt that one. Bring it. You know, when we were on the court, me and the engineer, we were talking about, how good God is. But when I go back to the days when we used to play park ball, we called it NBA style. In NBA style, we look at our opponent and we say, bring it, come on. And we look at each other and say, let's go. We had an attitude. We had a mindset. We had a focus. And that's all I'm trying to tell you. You got to have an attitude. You got to have a mindset. You have to have a focus. And you got to say, bring it. Life is going to challenge you. And you got to say, okay, life, if God be for me, who can be against me? Bring it. And whatever adjustments you got to make those adjustments. If you like the way things are, you make it better. If you don't, you change it. But you don't stay the same. You don't become complacent. You make adjustment and you get back in the game. Let me close this dynamic, encouraging, motivational word. This is not a spiritual word, even though I drop some of the spiritual things in. It's a holistic word, really. But I'm trying to get you to finish, trying to encourage you to finish the year off focused, finish the year off functioning, finish the year off flowing in the things that you want to do, so that 2020 will be even better than 2019. Whatever you got to do, one thing I have learned in life is that you got to make it happen. Nothing comes free, except for salvation. But everything else, faith without works is dead. You got to make it happen. You got to work it. So last but not least, if you get in the game, if you perform while you're in the game, if you make adjustments in the game, number 4, you have to win the game. If it's game time, we're not playing to lose. We're playing to win. I said we're playing to win. So if it's starting a business, you start it to win it. If it's starting a book, you write it to win it. If it's starting a ministry, you start it to win it. Whatever it is you're going to do, if you're going to lose the weight, you do it to win it. You win it one day at a time. You win it 1 week at a time. You win it 1 month at a time. But whatever it is, you win. Yes, you're going to go through tough times, but you win. Yes, it's going to be challenging, but you win. You win, you win, you win the game. We do this to win. We play to win. That's how the game is won. Watch this now, going back to football. Those of you who watch football, every play, if we get 3 yards, we won. And then when we get 4 yards, we win. And then we get 3 more yards, that's 3 and 3 is 6 and 4. We got a first down. We just won that series. The game is the ultimate game is the big picture, but we win it one thing at a time, one play at a time, one series at a time, one area at a time, 1 month at a time. But when the year is over, we win. Let's win 2019. Let's be champions that we already are. Let's be victorious this month so that we are walking into 2020, high-fiving each other, encouraged, on fire. Why? Because we won 2019 and we're going to win and get better in 2020. We play to win the game. Did you hear somebody like that say? You don't play the game to lose. You play to win it. So whatever it is, whatever your calling is, whatever your gifting is, whatever your vision is, whatever your dreams are, whatever your goals are, you play to win the game. You're a winner. You win it. I tell my clients who I'm helping with their health and fitness is to win the weekends. Because the week we might be focused, they work out, they watch what they eat, but the weekends there might not be no discipline. So I said, you got to win the weekends because you don't want to lose 1 or 2 days on the weekend and then all that hard work you did in the week, you just lost it. And now you're right back to where you were. No, you got to focus. You got to function and you got to flow. You play to win. This is the year we're going to finish winning. In 2020, we're going to come on top and be the champions that God created us to be. We're going to be victorious because we're going to play to win. 1 month at a time, 1 week at a time, and ultimately 1 day at a time. Win the day. That's my message. Win the day. Don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow's not promised. All you have is now. So win the day. When the end of the day, did you win? That's what I tell my clients. At the end of the day, did you watch what you eat? Did you exercise? Did you win? And if you won, high five, first down. Hey, we still got more to go, but we're progressing and we're getting better. Win the day. Did I challenge you to win the week? Then if you can win the week, then win the month. But the ultimate goal is to win the game. You got to believe so that you can achieve, so that you can succeed. Let me say that again. If it's game time and you want to win the game, you got to believe you can win it. You got to achieve it. You got to make it happen so that you can succeed it. Believe, achieve, and succeed. Win the game. It's game time. It's game time. So there's 4 things in closing. Never give up, never quit, never lose focus. You got to fight the good fight. You got to function. You got to focus. Watch this, so that you can flourish. Oh, God, let me say this and I got to close the show. If you're going to win the game, you got to focus. If I'm a boxer or an athlete, I got to fight. You got to fight to make your dream come true. Ain't nobody going to give it to you. You got to fight. You got to overcome. You got to overcome. You got to overcome. You got to conquer those fears and conquer those doubts and conquer those naysayers. You can't focus on people. Focus on your assignment. Then you got to function. Function every day of doing what you need to do so you win the day, so that you can flourish. You can flourish like a champion. You can flourish and victorious. You can flourish and accomplish your vision and accomplish your dreams of life. Again, I am your coach, Don Jenkins. I pray that this message has stirred you up in some form or fashion, that you will take 2019, the 12th month, December 1, and the rest of this month, you will win day by day, week by week, and you will finish the month off strong. So you already got the momentum. You're already flowing into 2020 because you're determined to get better and to move forward. Again, I am your coach, Don Jenkins. Thank you for tuning in to the Supreme Coaching Show. Again, if you're looking for a coach, I'm a certified life and motivational coach, certified health and fitness coach, and I'm also a ordained and consecrated spiritual coach. So if you need some pushing, need some motivation, contact me at coachdonj@gmail.com. If you want to hit me up and just say, Don, thank you for that word, please hit me up. If this word has blessed you, share it with your friends, share it with your family members, share it, because let's finish the year off strong so that we can win in 2020. God bless you, and may heaven smile upon you. Again, thank you for tuning in. I am your coach, Don Jenkins. Thank you for tuning in to the Supreme Coaching Show.
PC crew, baby. Yes, sir. FMD killing this one. Welcome again. I am a winner. I am a winner. Everybody learn on me say I be a winner. Yes, I'm a baba winner. Don't bless me. Yes, I'm a baba winner. Don't bless me. I am a winner. I am a winner. Everybody learn on me say I be a winner. Yes, I'm a baba winner. Don't bless me. Yes, I'm a baba winner. Don't bless me.
It's your boy AY reppin' PC crew. You already know what it is that we came to do. We be rapping and singing and filming and acting. Yes, we making moves while the rest just reacting. I'm on you, they test slow, see me as I go. So while you hanging out, tryna be in my photo. Opportunities, I'm giving back to the community. Haters wanna step, give me fame, that's all you do to me. Cause people, them, they hail us like bread, then they toast us. Yeah, we're leaps and bounds above the rest. Head and shoulders like a foster is a parent. We got living in my heart, victory is inherent. Now it's up and away, you know I'm elevating. Anytime I spit like a church that's congregating. I don't deal or no deal, I make deals. Living life in 3D, I'm so real.
I am a winner, I am a winner. Everybody learn on me say I be a winner. Yes, I'm a baba winner, don't bless me. Yes, I'm a baba winner, don't bless me. I am a winner, I am a winner. Everybody learn on me say I be a winner. Yes, I'm a baba winner, don't bless me. Yes, I'm a baba winner. It's 2011 and I'm winning like Konami. When I flow, I make highways, they call me the tsunami. Been through the valley, but on top is where and you can find me. Rap till I'm legendary, no kings like Atari. I've read series trying to box me up like I am Lego, but I would transform their mind, call me Mr. Hasbro. Cause I'm in my prime, so I'm ever rising. Trying to torture me, I never crack. I had no dry skin, huh? Mr. Supernova, master epic writer. Rolling and token, Holy Ghost swagger. Flyer than blowing, that's a state of mind. Out of the world, I am flow and gold medals I be holding. I don't know who you are, but just know you are a winner. Ultimate achiever, master succeeder. Believe in the power of the number one supplier. Jehovah Jireh, our provider, will take you higher. Say it louder. I am a winner, I am a winner. Everybody winner.